Hey everyone, we're gonna put together my avocado lime Greek yogurt chicken salad today. You can control every element. It's a good spin on a traditional chicken salad. It's one of my favorites. It's all healthy, a lot of texture, a lot of flavor, a lot of color. Give it a shot and tell me what you think. Thanks. All right guys, so I'm gonna make the 2 bits to my chicken salad. My wet mix first, then put all my dry stuff together as well. Fold it all in a big bowl. It will stay fresh all week with the amount of lime that I have in here. The yogurt is another good food substitution for this one too. Works really well, ton of protein, really bright, really nice, good bit of citrus on there too. Everything represented here nice and even too. A little bit of dairy, a little bit of carbs, a little bit of sweetness, good amount of veggies, good amount of lean chicken breast as well too. So I have my avocado in here. For 4 chicken breast, I have 3 full avocados. I'm gonna start adding some lime right now. Before I fork mash these, that'll help them really break down. So we'll do 1, maybe start with 3 halves of a lime first and see how wet that gets. The yogurt's gonna thicken it up too, but probably 3 just to begin. We'll see what that comes out to. I'm gonna add some of my shallot, cilantro, and green onion to this mix as well, so that kind of folds in. From that, we'll really be able to start to add all of our dry stuff into it as well too. I'm gonna go ahead and mash these up. So just take a little bit of time here. Try to get nice, good, somewhat of a rough mash on everything too. Just take your time with it here. That lime will really start to break them down, almost like ceviche. It cooks everything really well. You can already see that starting to come together a little bit. So then I'll just keep a little bit of a rough mash on it. I want some chunks of avocado in there too, but make sure that lime gets plenty incorporated too. So that's good. So I'm gonna go ahead and add yogurt, and I'll kind of just go what I like to do. 3 avocados, maybe 4 or 5 good dollops of yogurt. And then you can imagine too, if you ran the numbers on it, good amount of protein in this dish too. Really controlled based on sodium, all the good stuff too, nothing bad. Good amount of fat, but fat from Greek yogurt as opposed to mayonnaise. All right, so this is so tangy and so bright, I'm just gonna do a little bit of salt to kind of bring it out. A little garlic salt, but I do have plenty of sweetness too from the shallot that I'll do. And you'll see when I post some of the numbers here too, this entire chicken salad dish, those avocados, the yogurt, basically every single element bought into the tube is $21, and it'll make chicken salad for a whole week for a family of 4 too. So really good budget on it. All right, little garlic salt, little black pepper, little lemon pepper, and a little bit of cumin as well. Big fan of cumin. So I've already prepped my green onions and my cilantro, already ready to go. So I will start with these in here first. Taste this sauce before I add everything all together. That way, if I do decide I want to season something a little bit more, it's easy to do this to this base first before I have to re-season the whole batch. So I've got my chicken here, all nice and cubed, kind of rough cut on the bias too, just for a little bit more texture. I'm gonna add my red and orange bell pepper. I'm gonna add celery, so I've got a bunch of texture working in here too. Ready to go. I'm gonna add a little bit of that feta cheese as well too. All right, so I'm making a big old bouquet of deliciousness in here. Bacon. And that is only 3 pieces of bacon. This is 3 servings of craisins. That is gonna be plenty for basically 10 servings of chicken salad. All right guys, so I'm gonna fold all of our base in, and I've got everything ready. You could easily add some nuts to this as well too. Almonds go really good in this chicken salad. Now I'm just gonna straight fold this around, and this will be set. And chicken salad base is done. So you can see it's not going to be overly wet. It is thick enough too that it's not going to get too wet in the fridge over a couple of days. And that is already tossed. That's all you got to do. So that makes that much chicken salad. I've controlled every element, every sodium controlled element too. Everything was under my own choosing. $21 for all that chicken salad.